Hey there, Python trainer Reuven Lerner here. And this time we're going to talk about a subject that I've gotten a bunch of questions about recently, and that is deep versus shallow copies. So let's start off with something really, really simple, and we're going to make it, well, deeper. Haha, that's the first bad joke of the video already. So if I say my list equals 10, 20, 30, and I say now, well, I want to go to x equals my list. Have I actually copied my list? No, not at all. My list is this and x is this, so they look the same. If I say my list equals x, yes, their values are the same. But actually, they're also the same object. X and my list, both of those names, both of those variables, refer to exactly the same object in memory. Now, how can I know that? Because I say, what's the ID of my list, and what's the ID of X, and they're the same number. Another way to find out the same thing is to say, my list is X. Are the objects exactly the same? Again, not are they equal, but are they exactly the same? Okay, so here I didn't copy anything, but let's say I do want to copy my list. Let's say I want to get a copy of my list and put it in X. I have a few different ways to do that. One would be to say X equals my list from beginning to end. This would be using a slice, and a slice gives us back exactly the same type as we run it on. So since I'm doing a slice here on a list, I will get back a new list. And the slice is always from start until end plus 1. But I'm not stating start and I'm not stating end, which means I'm going to get the whole thing. And sure enough, now if I look at my list versus X, they look the same. My list equals X, yes, that is true. But my list is X is not true. These are two separate lists, but they happen to have the same values inside. So that's like a sneaky, hackery way to do a copy. Another way to do it would be to say X equals mylist.copy. This is a relatively new method in the Python world. And guess what it does? That's right, it returns a copy of my list. So now if I say what's my list and what's X, yeah, they look the same. My list equals X, yes, but is my list is X? No, they are not. And once again, if I say what's the ID of my list and what's the ID of X, sure enough, they're going to be different numbers. So this is great. We can use the copy method. And another way to do this would be to import copy and then to say x equals copy.copy of my list. Once again, x equals my list. Yes. X is my list. No. So in all three of these cases, we see that we are actually getting copies of my list. So what does this have to do with deep copies? What are we really thinking about here? Well, what if my list is not a bunch of simple values? What if my list contains some more complex values, like it itself contains lists? Like I'm going to say here, my list equals 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. And now I say x equals my list dot copy. Fantastic. My list equals x? Yes. My list is x? No. Sounds like we're doing well, right? Let's check. What if I say my list 0, my list 0? What is that? Well, that's of course the first element of the list my list. That is this sublist. And I'm going to say here, my list 0 append 35. Can I do that? Of course, it's a list. I can change a list. And so my list 0 has now changed. And indeed, my list has now changed. And guess what? X has now changed as well. That is the problem with regular copies. Now, before I go on, I want to put this into the Python tutor. I'm going to copy the code that I wrote here, not that it's so hard to write. And I'm going to go into, by the way, if you're not familiar with Python tutor, it is the best. It is really the best. It's just taking a few moments here. I'm going to go into live programming mode, even though you're seeing a video here. And I'm going to do this here. So watch what happens now. Oh, and I'm going to put it in. Hold on. Let's actually go back here to default. Let's make it look the default. So I'm going to say here live programming mode. And now what am I doing? Well, I'm defining my list to be this list of lists, right? So now my list is going to have 3 elements, and each element is itself going to be a list. And we see this. My list, the variable, refers to this list here. And this list then refers to this list, this list, this list. So the list is referring to 3 sublists. That's what we would expect. What happens though when I say x equals mylist.copy? X refers to a new list. We saw this before. X and mylist are equal, but they are not is. They are 2 separate objects in Python. But look, mylist0 and x0 refer to the same sublist. And mylist1 and x1 refer to the same sublist, and mylist2 and x2 refer to the same sublist. So even though x and mylist are different, they are referring to the same objects internally. This is what we call a shallow copy. And it's fine until it's not. When would it not be fine? Well, what I just did, mylist0 append 35, look what's happening. I changed the list that both mylist0 and mylist_x are referring to. And so when I say print x, we see that x actually has changed. Not because x, the list, has changed, but because the things that x refers to have changed. So this is a danger of doing a shallow copy. If you are just working with integers, if you're just working with strings, basically anything immutable, you should be fine. But the moment you're dealing with complex objects, especially mutable objects, you could really, really find yourself in trouble as a result. So what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to deal with this? Well, I can say deep copy. Hold on, I'm just going to change this here. And by the way, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to put this in the Jupyter Notebook. I'm just going to generate a permanent link here. Such a great feature. Go back to Jupyter so that if you are looking at the Jupyter Notebooks for this, so, simple copy in Python Tutor. And then you can just click on this link and you can see what I did. Okay, so what do I want to change here? Well, what I want to change is I'm going to change this to be deep copy. Deep copy. Look what happens. It's very, I have to do here. Hold on a second. Oh, not my list deep copy. Sorry. I have to say here, import copy. And then I'm going to say here, I'm going to do a little copy dot deep copy of my list. Watch what happens now. It's going to think for a moment. Think. Because I didn't close it. It's got to think more because I'm thinking, whoa. Oh, my list, I don't want to execute that. Boy, oh boy, you're seeing all my problems today. Aha. So, my list now refers to a list which refers to 3 lists, and x refers to a list which refers to 3 lists. It has copied them completely. It has separated them completely. My list is now completely and totally separate from x, so that if I say my list 0, append 35, and then I say print x, x has not changed. We've only changed this sublist on my list. We've not changed anything having to do with x. So, do you always need to use deep copy? No. But sometimes you do, especially if you have complex data structures. And deep copy is built into, well, it's not built into Python, but it comes with the Python standard library. You just need to say copy.deepcopy rather than copy.copy. I'm going to also make a permanent link here and put this in the Python notebook so you can see it as well, right? Deep copy in Python Tutor. And then if you look at my notebook, you'll click on that as well. All right. I hope that this was a good introduction to shallow copies versus deep copies and how they can bite you if you're not careful. Don't forget that I will be back soon with more videos, so subscribe to enjoy these. Also, you can follow me on Twitter, and you can subscribe to Better Developers, my newsletter, currently read by, I can't believe it, 25,000 people each week. It's free. You can sign up at betterdevelopersweekly.com. Hope to see you here. Leave comments. I'd love to hear from you, and I will see you soon back here on this channel.